Here's a style of vehicle that's really been gaining popularity over the years. 1986 GMC Jimmy. Nice looking rig here too. This particular vehicle has spent the majority of its life out west. It actually came to us from Idaho. Prior to that, for the majority of its life, it was in Washington. So this vehicle's in quite nice shape. It has not originally been from the Rust Belt around here, just to give you the heads up. It's also a clean Carfax in this vehicle, no accidents indicated. So clean Carfax there. Underneath the hood, we got a Crate 350, Mr. Goodwrench engine in there. So Crate 350, power steering, power brakes, and that's actually paired with a 700 R4 automatic with overdrive transmission. So made to drive. Speaking of which, knee deep in BF Goodrich rubber. It's got good tires on it. You see the stock style wheels, obviously 4x4. I would call paint driver quality. I'm sure it has had a repaint along the way somewhere. Paint's awful nice to be original GM paint from the mid 80s, but you'll find a few blemishes here and there. It is black, but again, you can see how straight and nice the paint is on this overall. Take a look up and down a long vehicle like this with flat panels. You're going to start to see if there's been a lot of body work done in it or not, but you can see nice luster reflection in the paint, not wavy, pretty straight body there. If you want to check out the still pictures, so you can take your time, look through them, see how it looks underneath, see how the interior looks under the hood, check out the engine bay. Still pictures can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. Down below this video, in the description area, click on that link. That's going to take you right there. Number to call if you're interested, and I would call on this one if you are, because I don't think it's going to be around here too long. 507-386-1726. It's where we can be reached at. Now, of course, this rear cap on these up here could be removed, taken off. There's a bench seat in the back, and then also an area for luggage or what have you, but you can turn it into an open air vehicle back there. And then, of course, up here where the truck cab is, that would stay. And again, check out the pictures. Take a look at this one close. It does have burgundy cloth seats. And take a look at this dash. Looks like it's in awful good shape there too. Don't see that all the time. Now, we do consider trades. Financing is available, and of course, we can assist you with getting this vehicle to where you're located at. Take a look at the paint from the rear up to the front. Again, you can see not wavy, nice and straight. Chrome looks good on it. The power rear window does work. I've had that going up and down, FYI. And again, if you would like to check out the still pictures, down below this video, there's a link. Click on it, uniqueclassiccars.com. Take you right to our website. We can check out still pictures. Feel free to call us too, 507-386-1726. Be happy to assist you with this. Let's go ahead and check out this driver's side. You can see up and down. I mean, it's not full of dings or nicks or scratches. Yeah, you might find one here or there. And again, if you're anywhere from Minnesota, the area where we're around here, you start looking up around these areas, and usually you get some bubbling or some putty. These all look pretty good. Bottoms of the doors. Seems to be a pretty solid rig. And like I said, at those pictures, check out the underside. You can snoop over the underside, see how it looks, engine bay. All right, take a look at the interior. It looks pretty stock from what I can tell up here. Door cards, door panels, power locks, power windows. And again, let's check out that dash from this side. Did notice stereo has been removed. It was originally an AC vehicle. A lot of the components are up there, but since the Crate 350 was put in there, they removed the compressor and some of the AC components. And as you can see, you'd want to put an aftermarket stereo if you wanted to add the stereo or tunes. Bucket, center console. Of course, there's that bench seat I was talking about in the back. Then, of course, that rear cap can come off, like we mentioned earlier. I'm just going to reach in and start this. Be easier for me than jumping in it. vehicle fires right up. That is a seat belt light that came on, so no other indicators. As far as gauges, I noticed that it looked like the volt, the temp, and the gas gauge worked. Not sure if they hooked up the oil pressure gauge after changing the engine. Let's take a look, see if it moves or not once. Yeah, that one did, so it does appear. Well, it just pegs though, so I wouldn't consider that oil pressure gauge working properly, but looks like the rest of them do. Also wanted to show I did have the wipers going before too, so wipers do work. So nicely the door closes, slip around to the back. Nothing crazy, a little bit of rumble coming out of that. 350 underneath the hood. Slip up to the front. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video a second. Give me a chance to open the hood, show you what the engine bay looks like. Alright, let's check under the hood here. As you can see, awful neat and tidy. There's that Goodwrench 350, great engine underneath there. Power brakes, power steering. And like I said, you can see the compressor, some of the AC components are missing, have been unhooked. See how smooth that runs? Nice running rig. There you have it. In a nutshell. Once again, if you'd like to check out the still pictures, uniqueclassiccars.com, down below this video in the description. Click on the link. It's going to take you right to it. Our phone number 507-386-1726. We do consider trades. Financing is available. And of course, we can sure assist you with the transportation of this vehicle to where you're located at. 1986 GMC Jimmy. Give us a call.